down. All right. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hello, everybody. We know it is random that we are on a Wednesday night. We know we did not do one on Saturday, so we missed y'all. Hope y'all missed us in our absence, but we are here tonight and gonna give y'all about an hour of our time. You know, you hear that in church.
Ow.
I'm only gonna be here for a little bit.
I won't be long.
And then it
I'm
be
about to
long.
close. What is it? I'm about to close.
Yeah. He been closing for 30 minutes. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But I ain't gonna lie, we ain't doing that tonight because the finale for Snowfall is on in an hour. So it ain't. I'm just gonna be honest. It ain't gonna be more than an hour. I ain't gonna lie. So yeah. So y'all already see who's in the cockpit tonight. Mr. DA. That wild card kills me. But okay.
Peace
So
up.
yeah, really.
Yeah.
Peace up, we town
Yeah.
down. That's what you're supposed to do. Yeah, I caught that. So cool business. So there has been a lot in the news. There's a lot going on. A lot going on. Like, damn.
It just.
So,
I really
yeah.
start. I just started. I started. Yeah, started to stop watching the news because
Mm,
it's getting crazy. Like
it is. It
my brain
definitely
can't
is.
handle no more.
I understand that because it's a little much. So what you want to start off with tonight?
I want to talk about the who you got for the you watching basketball? Who you got for the
Hmm.
basketball? It's Golden State and somebody, and the Lakers and the Grizzlies.
You said Golden State and somebody, sir.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna need you to do
Golden
better.
State and God dog it. It's gonna
Oh, oh,
what?
Batman of immature slash IMX calls out Marcus Houston for saying women his age come with baggage.
Well, it's kind of true. I mean, the
But that
motherfucker, how
ni-
old the motherfucker about 60?
but that Negro got baggage his damn self. So how you gonna be trying to
Well, that is true
call
as
out
well.
folks for having baggage when he got his own dang baggage?
That is
Bruh,
what true as well.
don't point the finger because you got some serious baggage and your baggage has been in the news. It popped up,
Ain't
disappeared,
that the
and
one
popped back
when
up.
like his
And
homeboy messing with his girl, and then
no,
he kicked him off the.
That's Omarion
Oh,
and
they all look
Fizz.
alike.
Lord, no. So of course we're gonna hit it with the allegedly, besides of everything that's in the news, because we don't want no problems. But Marcus Houston hit the news for marrying a 19-year-old girl, and now he's back in the news for marrying the 19-year-old girl, and people are saying that he was grooming her.
Yeah, pretty much. I agree. Cause like what like first of all, how old is he? He like in his 30s or 40s, right?
Yeah, it's like a 20-year difference.
So what she got that are what they
Some
got in
some
common?
some people said ignorance. He got a young dumb.
Well, that's the dumb. They don't say much for him because that means he young and dumb too.
I mean, no, he old and dumb. He old and
Well, yeah,
nasty.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, and now all of the
Talking about she wants some asking her do she want some candy. You
really,
want some candy? I got something sweet for you.
that's nasty.
Hey, that no, that's a Marion.
Yeah,
The one
that's
who said, I got the ice box where my heart
yeah.
used to be.
Mm-mm, mm.
So what is he saying then? Like I'm
Marcus Houston was with the group IMX slash immature. Is how he started off. So it was like the "I Would Never Lie Again" song, which is probably one of the most popular. They had like 3 albums. Then he was like Roger in Sister Sister. So he did acting and singing like coming up.
That's probably why I don't remember him. Cause yeah,
Really? You don't remember him? That ain't. I don't think that's good that you don't remember him.
all I remember is like the Icebox Boy.
Different time, but apparently, hey, this was speculation with all that, and then the in the words
So
of
he's
you,
putting an R. Kelly, the Aura, the
what
king of R and B.
he say he said his producer groomed him to do such things, including touch little boys, allegedly.
Ain't no allegedly. That motherfucker telling the truth. Ain't no allegedly.
Boys.
Ain't no allegedly. That is the truth.
Yes. So, because the people are speaking, the victims are
Mhm.
speaking. And in his interviews, he said
So then this
he
is
was groomed by
so then
allegedly Chris
this was
Stokes.
a conversation I had not too long ago talking
Hmm.
about people with a whole bunch of money and stuff like that. How they it's like they try to get the next big thrill and try to amp it up because they got money. Cause like think about it, a man with money or a woman with money who could have I know right can basically have any person they want pretty much. They can purchase it. Almost I don't want to say purchase because that sounds like slavery, but
I mean, but you know they say money talks.
yeah. So they're like, okay, I know I can get the women. Let's try the men, and vice versa.
Well, I believe the men are the first target in the first place.
Mm,
I think the women is a cover up.
mm, that's interesting.
So,
That's a interesting statement.
you know, sometimes it is what it is. So, yeah, that's just my personal opinion. But you
Mm.
always keep seeing folks coming up, and then next thing you know, you're hearing these allegations of he touched me, and
So I wonder how much is that real and how much is it like somebody just trying to get a paycheck?
well, in a lot of places, statute of limitations been expired. So
Yeah,
is it really still them trying to get a paycheck?
it
Because
could be because like because
from
it could ruin
different
somebody's life.
areas, different areas, they're not in the same situation where that person was a victim, but they were coming up and didn't want to jeopardize their fame, so they kind of kept it hush hush. Now they
But
don't
that's what I'm saying. Like they don't want to jeopardize their fame, so they're like, okay, let me pay this chick off, even though it's a lie. Or pay this person off, even though it's a lie.
have, well, um, but I mean,
That's interesting.
everybody ain't getting paid though.
Hmm.
So it's like you ain't got nothing to lose because you ain't getting paid anyway. So, and it's
Hmm.
been circulating for many years at this point. It's been circulating. It's just more
That's a lot
victims
of
are coming.
speculation.
Exactly. Because it's
Hmm.
been years. So, mm,
Hmm.
but yeah. So, but yeah, everybody's saying, basically he groomed her, and stalked her like a thief in the night. And
Hmm.
soon as she hit 18, it was like bam, and put a ring on.
That's
So
crazy.
But yeah, he's in the, like I said, he's heavy in the news right now. He done did a few different interviews, and the interviews are circulating with content of all these things that then popped up. So I know I sent you a whole lot of them the other day, but yeah, it's yeah, it's been a lot going on with him. So he's and ain't nobody um being nice.
Hmm.
And then he went to target the grown, like you said, grown women and single moms. Like, bro, you got baggage too. You can't even talk about nobody with baggage. You got some traumas that you probably allegedly may not be healing, but you got a lot going on
Yeah.
yourself. Now you pointing the finger. Okay, yeah, I did what I did because this is how I was raised and to do it. So
I mean, that is true, but then it goes back to like folks know once you know better, you got to do better. It like
that part.
yeah, maybe I'm just I don't know.
No, yeah. That's what they say.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's what they say. So, next topic, because this uh Mr. Q, don't do us like that, sir. Don't do us like that. We missed Saturday, so somebody needs said let's go on tonight. Don't do us like that, Q. Uh, but yeah, we doing a quick one because you know snow falls come on shortly, so we doing a
Hmm.
we're doing a little something. So yeah, we doing a little something.
You breaking up, so
Oh, probably because you know we got a lot of interference be going on. Somebody be bored in our
when
neighborhood.
people coming to get you, when people coming to get you, uh-oh, somebody get in trouble. I want to talk about Jonathan Majors.
No, we got some special.
Oh
Do you really?
yeah, I do. Cause
I want
like
to say we talked about it on the episode that you weren't on, but we could touch on that because I see that his PR people and his manager have let him go now.
they dropping him like everybody dropping him like flies over allegations. It's like it's
Because
well,
and
it ain't interesting.
I
It's
think
blatant.
I think part of it too is because the alleged video that they claim that will show his innocence ain't been shown yet either.
It has, and I think it hasn't been shown to the public, but I think they seen it and they're like it's volatile. I shouldn't say volatile, but I honestly think they seen the evidence and everything, and it's in his favor. But to save face, because they all this stuff was done, all this was in the works prior to him saying, "Hey, this information gonna come out." Because if he really put hands on him the way that they saying he did, his ass would be locked up. He wouldn't even be out right now. It wouldn't be no bond, no bail, no nothing. He'll be up under the jail.
Yeah. I just hate to see it because he hit with great numbers from
Mhm.
his
He was on
last
he was on the
few
rise.
movies and getting it. Like his last four movies I saw were really good.
Yeah,
And now it's like pause.
he was on the rise, and I think that's the reason why everybody's like turning their back on him because they said I think me personally, I think he was gonna outshine what's the name uh
Michael
Mike,
B.
yeah, he was gonna outshine Michael B. And I think they trying to set Michael B. up to be the next Will Smith.
Mm, okay. Mm. You really think that?
Mm-hmm. They're trying to set Michael B up to be the next Will Smith. Watch what I tell you. He gonna be the
Hmm.
next. He gonna be the next big action hero. The nice guy that everybody wants. Everybody thinks he's fit. He fits the profile. He's just so nice and kind and gentle. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yep.
Hmm. I don't
Since
know.
they got to replace Will Smith since he gonna slap the shit out of Chris Rock. They got to replace him. He's not as wholesome. He's not as wholesome. And he's not as marketable as Will Smith was.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm not a Will Smith fan anyway. So
I like
I'm
his
just
acting better. I mean, his music can't was for the time.
acting.
For the time, it was straight. It was because he was a party. He wasn't about all that thugs. Yeah, he was partying.
He wasn't. He had some good records. Him and
Yeah,
DJ
that's what I'm
Jazzy
saying.
Jeff back in the day, it did what it did. But acting wise,
Yeah.
he ain't been good at acting since Independence Day.
Uh, 6 degrees of separation. Ali. What else? All right, you might be right. Yeah, you might be right. Huh.
Yeah, because it ain't that ain't it. That ain't it, dog. It
Bad
ain't.
boy. Bad boy. Bad boys.
I might can give him Bad Boys on a courtesy,
But that was
but
because of I think that was because of what's the name though.
Martin,
Yeah,
Martin,
Martin eating ass.
yeah. So that's all I got for him. Um,
So
so
what was
what
you
do you
about?
think about the story I sent you about the young black boy that pulled up to the wrong house to pick up his siblings and he gets shot?
He was waiting. Well, I honestly, that dude, he gonna get off. That guy's gonna get off. Um, Wrong as it may be, they're gonna say that because he's like 80 something years old.
He
So
is.
so they're gonna look at his mental state is not. They're gonna say his mental state is not there, which is he's gonna get off. Ooh. And to me, he's just doing what he's used to doing. Like he's used to not liking black people, and probably grew up in an era or area where they were allowed to do them type of things. Because the way
Mm,
they explained it, the way they painted the picture, he did it so smooth. Dude, once the kid recognized that he was at the wrong house, he turned around to walk away, and dude shot him in the back of the head, and then gave him a courtesy shot, or what like some of us used to like to call a safety check. Yeah, he's used to doing that. That was too easy. That was too easy. My problem,
yeah. Go ahead. Your
I
problem.
said, my problem is why it took 4 days. Like,
You know why.
yeah, and that's what the exact same reason why I say he gonna get off. They charged
Because I'm
him,
like,
but he's not gonna get convicted.
what justice is it really gonna serve? Like you said, that man is 80 something years old. He probably got
Mhm.
one toe in the grave.
Yeah, he got
And
one foot in the grave and the other foot on the banana peel.
I mean, like, would that even really be justice?
Mm-mm. So like, but it is what it is. It's he's gonna get if he's arrested, he's gonna get arrested. He may do a year, 2 years.
Mm,
Then they're gonna let him out because of health concerns.
That part. He'll be on
Yeah.
house arrest because of health.
Hmm. Luckily, the kid is recovering.
That
Yeah,
that
luckily, yeah,
that
luckily
he
he's
is.
recovering.
So that's a plus. Um,
But now he gonna
but
have
you know,
PTSD thinking about that shit.
oh, man, say like
Yeah.
it's a whole different ball game right now, for real, for real. Totally
Hmm.
different ball game. So I don't know. That was very heartbreaking. And if you have a son, that really just puts you in a whole nother bracket, which you are already worried about already, you know. Um, so it's like, God damn, like how far can you put your foot on your kid's neck to be like, watch this, now you gotta watch this. Make sure you're going to the right place. Make sure
Nah,
you
and that's I think that's
like,
part of the issue. Like I think that's part of the issue of when it comes to us. I feel like we are. I'm trying to word this where I don't say the wrong thing.
sir, just say what you
We
gotta
are
say.
too we are too reactive and not really proactive. And what I mean by that is when it comes to us raising our kids, we always got to raise them certain ways. However, we don't keep in mind that there's a possibility of that happening, and how are you going to deal with it?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, because of society, it's a high possibility that this happened the way it go down, and how you gonna deal with it. So,
True. True. Um, true. Um, so the next day, sad thing was there was another young lady that experienced the same thing, and she
mm,
was not black.
I never,
She was 20 years old. She was a passenger in a vehicle that pulled up into somebody's driveway. The
I
owner
never,
came out,
yeah,
shot 2 times, and killed her.
yeah, because they tried to take her to the hospital, but they pronounced her dead. Yeah, I heard about that one. But and as an avid gun owner, that's to me that's premeditated. That's somebody saying if somebody pull in my yard, I'm gonna go out there and show them who's boss type shit.
Yeah.
Because like if they pull in your yard now, if they doing donuts in your yard, that's something different.
Yeah.
But if they
They
just
about
having
to
a
try
pull
to
in,
break into your car, your
yeah,
house.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
something different. But if they just pulled in because they lost or something, come on now, that's a
Got to
little.
turn around. Like that's a lot. That's really
That's
a
telling.
lot.
That's showing you how they truly feel. That's hatred. Like that's point blank. Period. That's hatred. That's animosity. That's anger, rage for whatever reason. Because you can't
Yeah.
explain because the reaction to the situation does not add up.
Yeah. It didn't. It really, really didn't. And it's
Mm.
just it's sad.
Mm-hmm.
It's really sad. So yeah, reading both of those two, young kids going, well, sadly the young lady is not going through anything because she lost her life, but um at this point it's like this young man is struggling and everybody's saying he wasn't a problem kid.
Mm-hmm.
uh, he was
He
doing
played a
his
saxophone in the orchestra. Like
yeah,
you
he's
can't
in
be yeah, you can't be more wholesome than that.
yeah, young black man just going through a whole nother situation. It's just very sad to hear. And these are still babies, still babies, and it's sad. And then you got these other babies that rolling up on teachers trying to fight them.
Now that's funny. Like, and
Did you watch?
that
They are calling that the assed out. That's a
yeah,
whole
that's
new
what I
level.
was saying. She beat
Showing
Joe.
your ass. That's a whole new level.
Oh
Showing
yes,
your ass
yeah, she had
because it
yams.
wasn't. She didn't have nothing. All you seen was ass. You couldn't focus on
Ass
shit
cheeks.
else. Her ass,
Yep,
assed
she
out.
had some yams. That teacher had some yams.
And you know what's all the men is focused on the ass. That's all we've been hearing.
No, I was
Oh,
focused
she
on how I
pretty.
was first. I started looking at how it started, like to see who was in the room, and then when she tossed her ass on the floor, and then them cheeks came out. I was like, oh, okay, this must be the unedited version, the NC-17.
Woo. I
I
was
bet
like,
you.
Lord, I thought, because I ain't gonna lie, it was circulating. And I'd seen it a couple of times in my timeline, but I didn't know what it was. All I know is I seen some ass. And I was like, I
Yep.
don't want to watch this shit. Is this porn they got floating around on Facebook? What the hell is this? So when
Pretty much.
somebody said something, they was like, no, this is the video of the teacher and the student fight. And I was like, why is her ass out though? Is
Because
this
she
what
had
it's
on a skirt.
yeah. So once I watched the video, and I was like,
I bet you. I bet you
oh,
majority of the boys in there are gonna be bringing her apples, all kinds of shit, trying to see them yams again. Talking about, hey, Miss Parker.
yeah. This Dane Kevin, he said the booty made the fight interesting.
It did. It did. I shit. I would have loved to been a commentator then.
I bet you would have, along with all the
Mm-hmm.
other men in the room. So to go ahead
Like
and hit
down
that,
goes
and I'm
Razor.
asking,
Left cheek, right cheek, left cheek, right cheek.
you know what?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say. So, question for
Uh,
everybody watching or who will watch later: who do you think was in the wrong, the teacher or the student?
I say the student.
Yeah,
I
because she
say
was a little gangster. First off, you don't run up on no adult like that, like not trying
she
to be
see
funny.
the entitlement.
Yeah,
Cause
you
she
was
was like,
already
"Why you
wrong.
put my phone?" Everybody, she said, "You don't do everybody else like that," and she's like, "Yes, I do. Yes, I do." And then she said, told her to back up. And she kept getting in her
Yeah,
face,
she did. And she was like,
and
she
then
putting
she
her
swung
arm up
first.
like, say, like, you
Mm-hmm.
know, back up. And she still kept rolling, like rolling up on her. And then she had a weak ass swing. That swing was weak as hell. A newborn
Mm-hmm.
baby swing better than that. Like, girl, what was you doing? Like, she looked like she was playing with trying to hit a pinata. She was way up here, like she had never hit it before. She was like, girl, what you doing? Like you that swing was weak as hell, but you that's where you found out you fucked up at. Was with that
Mm-hmm.
swing is where you
My
fucked up
question
at.
is
That's
the
that
parents.
swing.
Look, my question is what the parents got to say.
Oh,
That's what's
she probably got a hood ass mama that was up
that's what's
there
going
ready to fight.
to tell you.
So she saw the video and knew her
Mm-hmm.
daughter was wrong. Because 9 out of
That's what
10,
I
she
said.
ain't what
Tell you.
have her cell phone in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Probably was asked a few times, can you please put your phone away? And then you didn't, and that was the point where she took it. Now in the middle, ooh, she got your phone. Now she want to play Billy
Now that's where the
Badass.
problem. Yep. That's the other problem. Everybody egging that shit on and recording it.
Yeah. Now she want to play Billy Badass and want to go try to check the teacher and tell the teacher to give her phone back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, and at the way things have been going lately, just like the other student that kept bucking that teacher and the teacher kept pushing her back and with the door, and then she tried to slam the teacher up in the door and then swung on her and started pulling her hair, and she got her ass. Children, attention to the recent videos where the children been getting their ass whipped by these teachers that y'all think old. They've been putting them on gas. Sat
They
down
didn't.
somewhere.
But see, and here's the sad part about that situation. That lady gonna lose her job behind that bullshit, even though she was in the
Yes.
right.
And like, yeah. And she's defending herself. Like, what you supposed to do? Just let the kid come and just whoop the big shit out of you? Like, they didn't swung off on you. These women that I've
Yeah.
seen have been trying to push the kid, like, man, say, give space, and you still rolling up on people. But she did. I seen somebody post where they already had the position a position available for another sub through the school. So I'm sure she's no longer employed there because these schools don't support the teachers, which is the bad thing. But it's like teachers are supposed to take it. We've seen over the last couple of years, especially since the podcast has been going, where these students been whooping these teacher ass. The one teacher, like, her back and shit was messed up and her neck and shit was all messed up from a 5-year-old. And it was like, what kind of damn 5-year-old is this? So we got 6-year-olds shooting the teachers, taking guns, shooting teachers. Like, where that
That's what they
line?
see.
Where's the support for a lot of these teachers?
That's what they see, but that goes back to that prisoner pipeline mentality. That's basically what it is. The teachers aren't teachers; they're correctional officers. That's what it is. They're correctional officers. They treat them like that.
Yeah. Hope said the student was in her space and these kids don't respect authority. And it's sad. She says, I really hope this doesn't ruin her career.
It
Kevin
did.
say, sure did get fired. Yeah. Hope say, yep, you are so right. I hope she doesn't. But nowadays, the upper heads are going to make an example. Yeah. But you can only make so many examples. COVID, there's a teacher shortage everywhere.
It's always been a
Like, I
teacher
don't know
shortage.
too many places where, yeah, but it's even more of a shortage
Yeah.
now. They're not getting paid. They're having to work extra hours. You being a counselor, a nurse, a parent, a
A
janitor.
pimp
You
at
having to
time.
pay so many.
A pimp.
They have so many spaces right now that they're having to do, and some are even going above and beyond that for kids that um, may have hygiene issues. They're washing
Mhm.
clothes, they're combing hair, they're feeding, they're going above and beyond. So a lot of these places are not properly staffed, which also runs into an issue with kids when they have disabilities or special needs, because now these kids are getting shorted and not the assistance and stuff that they need because there's a shortage.
And you know that I just had this thought because I know it's not a teacher shortage in private schools, and I think I
Mhm.
this might be the conspiracy theorist in me. It could be that's what they're trying to do, trying to make schools like K to 12 like college where you got to pay for it
You know how
versus
many
paying.
kids ain't finna be? You know how many kids ain't finna be in school?
Hello, that's my point
Shit,
exactly.
99.9.
That's my point exactly. And the ones that stay in are gonna be the ones that excel. And yeah, that's just my
Yeah.
thought.
Hope saying the kids make it harder to find good teachers and kids go to school in bedclothes. Man, let me tell you, I done seen so many folks,
But that's a
daycare
fact.
and all, just getting sent in they night clothes. The parents come drop them off in their night clothes. They come back to pick them up in the same night clothes.
That's a
That's
fashion though. That's a fashion though. I thought this. I was thinking the same thing, but after talking to the kids and stuff, that's a fashion.
mm,
Like that is a fashion thing, and I'm just like, so you mean to tell? So what do y'all wear to pajamas? Like for the pajamas, they say basketball shorts. Like what?
No, they really be in pajamas, not basketball shorts. They be in pajamas.
No, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Like when they go to
Yeah,
school in pajamas, but go to bed in basketball shorts.
yeah, that part.
And I was just like, that's just ass backwards.
Ass backwards.
Down in
Ass
Texas,
backwards.
they hired high school students teaching. Yeah,
Kindergarten and first graders as a program to interest the
that's where they
profession.
should start at. You should not have somebody just graduating from high school or college teaching at a high school. That's how you got all these teachers sleeping with the students. Because they only, what, a
Oh,
couple years older?
that right there, my
You got a
lord.
you got a 24-year-old sleeping with a 17-year-old. Because they the same, mentally they the same age.
Pretty much.
Or you got a 21-year-old teacher having sex with a 18, 17-year-old. Come on now. You just
Yeah,
set that teacher up for failure.
or failure. Yeah, it's wow. And then the teachers are getting pregnant by the students. I'm like, Lord,
Yeah.
what's going on here? Yeah.
I say
Um, what was it? I think I sent y'all that other thing too about the teacher that was orchestrating the fights,
I heard about that. The Fight Club.
the fight club. Yeah,
Yeah. Nah, I wouldn't
teacher.
mind doing. That'd be something my silly ass would do. Oh, y'all want to fight? Y'all want to fight? Shit, I'm finna start charging folks at the door. 1995. Oh, you want
Sir,
ringside seat? That's
sir,
gonna be 30.95.
that's not what we're supposed to be doing.
I know. That's probably I'll probably be a teacher for what, a year. I probably won't even make it out the first
I, I
semester.
was I was thinking first you're gonna be up out of there at the rate you're going unless you just don't get caught and really watching your steps at this rate.
Yeah,
But
I might be out there the first semester. Hey, what happened to teacher? Well, Mr. Randolph. Well, he's no longer here. He no longer works for the county.
yeah, that part. So
You're
yeah,
like, oh,
that
he was pretty cool. Yeah, because he was letting y'all beat each other ass. And
okay. He was making money.
mhm. Well, sometimes that's all it need. Get him a cut. Like, all right, go on here.
Well, yeah, that too. Yeah, that too. Okay, so
Oh,
ask this next
oh,
question because I'm seeing it a lot. Um, a
what?
lot, a lot. So there was the issue where this woman called this black woman the N word.
Hmm.
Remember that video I sent you?
Mm-hmm.
And of
Is that the
course,
one she came off the top rope?
well, she
Mm,
was
I thought that shit. I thought she was doing a WWE move on her ass. I was like, oh shit, raw. Okay, so you can tell who been watching wrestling growing up.
so question
I was just waiting on the people's elbow.
because
Come on, baby.
I've seen quite a bit of them in the last 3 days where a non-person of color has either spit or called a black person the N-word. And just like these kids that's jumping on these teachers, they got knocked the fuck out. So my first question is being called the N-word or being spit on and then getting your ass whooped justified?
Getting spit on, nah, spit on. You finna catch these hands. You gonna probably catch more than these hands, but that's gonna be the intro, like a movie. That's gonna be the beginning credits. Then the next part gonna be like the saga continues.
Because man,
Yeah.
old girl mopped the snot
But
out of her. I don't think
what?
she'll ever call another
Oh, she
person
will. She will.
a N-word. Not after
She
that
will.
ass whoop. Them ass
She will.
whoopers up.
She will. She will.
Yeah.
For one, 'cause how easy she said it. She's been saying it. She's been doing it for a while. That's the first time she. That's either the first time she got caught or the first time somebody reacted to it that way. That's the first
Because that
thing.
would be her. That would be her
That's the
first
first
and
thing.
last.
The second issue is it's been that's nothing. That's not a new occurrence. I don't understand why everybody are reacting to it that way. That's not a new occurrence. They've been dropping the N bomb on us for since we
True.
got here. So
But
it's
that
not
may
it's
have been
nothing
a new occurrence to that person, though.
new. It's nothing new. To what person?
To the person that's getting called the N-word. That may be the first time they've
That
gotten
wasn't the
called the
first
N-word.
time. I guarantee you that ain't the first time. That's the first time she probably was in arm's reach or was able to react or reacted that way, but that ain't the first time.
Okay, well,
That ain't the first time because I guarantee it's that has happened. I shouldn't say every black person I know. Majority of the black people I know that has happened to, and it was either a shock reaction and or that reaction where they was about to do something and the person got away. Yeah,
okay.
like I said, that that happened to her before. It was just this time that lady called the ass whooping for all the other people that got away. That's what that was. She called that ass whooping for everybody that got away. That's what exactly what that
Woo!
was.
For her parents, and
Yup.
parents. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that went down the lineage.
She called yeah.
She had to represent.
Everybody that called anybody in her yeah. 70 years is extensive. They wrong for that. For what? Who got 70 years?
She probably talking about like, yeah, who I ain't gonna even answer because I don't know what she referring to. I was trying to think maybe it was something else, but yeah.
Oh,
Let's see what those are.
nah. If they gave that lady 70 years for beating that girl ass, that's wrong. Now that's wrong. Now that's something they need to look into.
Yeah, that's wrong.
But yeah, she put that thing on him.
Maybe
She
she
yeah,
put them paw the raw dogs.
she made sure but again, that lady, she ain't gonna learn nothing. She gonna continue because she gonna get around her friends and get comfortable saying it and talking about them and calling them. And
Oh, she said the spit bandit. Mm,
who they got 70 years for spitting on somebody? Ah,
cause
that's crazy.
baby,
Well, yeah,
that,
somebody gonna yeah. I guarantee you that ain't gonna be the last time.
man, say I wouldn't want to spit on nobody. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I should say talking about the young
That's
lady.
right. I heard about that. I thought that was like a joke. Nah, okay, it ain't. Apparently, a little black kid got 70 years for spitting on somebody.
I know you.
I'm dead ass. Look it up. Yeah,
You see
yeah.
my face.
No, I'm serious. They were trying to. Yeah,
I know. I believe you, but do you see my face right now?
yeah,
Because I know
yeah,
you know.
yeah. They were trying to get him 70 years for doing that.
Because technically, spitting is supposed to be a form of assault.
Mm-hmm.
But 70 years, y'all ain't giving these
Mm-hmm.
other folks no damn 70 years.
Mm-mm. Only way I could see that happening is if he had a communicable disease and didn't tell nobody. That's the only
Mm.
way.
Hmm.
Out of that, mm-mm, 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 mm-mm.
Yeah, that's not good.
I'm still
That's
thinking
just
about that ass whooping. That shit look funny.
hell. Which one? The one with the ass, literally the ass whooping.
Nah, I ain't talking about that ass
No.
whooping.
Oh, okay.
Talking about the WWE.
There's some people
Well, she
probably
look like she was
watching
gonna tag somebody in.
before they go to sleep at night.
Tag, huh?
There's probably people that are watching that before they go to sleep at night.
It probably is. I bet you some of them some of them little boys in her class doing that. They probably watching that thing talking. Ooh, Miss Chandler, I can't. Ooh, and she don't go to my school no more. I'ma holler at that. Sit your little ass down.
Oh man.
Yes, it. Probably some of the daddies like, damn, that's what your substitute teacher
That's
look
what
like.
your teacher like. We finna have a meeting.
Yeah, let's
Teachers
have
meeting.
a bad teacher. Hey, is she tutor? Shit,
Yeah.
something wrong with
That
y'all. Something
yeah,
wrong.
that's wild. That's wild. I don't even know what to say to that stuff. I don't even know what to say. I
Something
really
wrong.
don't. Um, but it is wild. It's definitely wild. I can say that. It's
Yeah,
definitely
it kind of got me reconsidering being a teacher.
mm.
Not for my safety, but for their safety.
Oh well.
Cause sometimes it be rough. Cause like even what I do now, I be want to put my hands on folks. I'm like, nope, I gotta talk myself off the ledge. You can't do that. No,
You
no.
really think a child would try you?
Yeah, man, man. Yeah,
Okay.
it's just like what I do now. They feel like ain't nothing gonna happen to them. They got the people on their side. Like, all right, and the people got to get to you. That's how they got to get to you. They got to make it to you.
Mm.
But yeah,
Okay. Um. Mm. Okay. Well,
mhm.
yeah. And meanwhile, yeah. There was a incident the other day, and it was actually here in San Antonio, where these two young parents, 2021, they were fighting over a gun and shot the 8-month-old baby and killed her. I'm like,
Um, why
like
they fighting over a gun? First of all,
they young,
second,
baby, young, ain't nobody gotta get a chance to live life. Just
second of all, it's not only that. It's like that's gonna fuck with them for the rest of their life. I don't care what they think. That's gonna fuck with them. I
yeah,
don't care how hard they try to be. That's gonna fuck with them.
yeah, yeah. That I was like, damn, all these innocent people getting shot or killed
Stupid shit.
and young.
Hmm.
Like it's really
But it's
hard.
it's it's that it's that it's that lost. Yeah, it's the lost generation, and it's like nobody wants nobody wants somebody to help them raise their child, but they don't want to raise their own child.
Mm,
It used to be a village to raise
mm,
a child. Now they don't. Nah, they don't believe in villages. And I understand why some of them don't believe in villages. I got that, but everybody is not like that. And if somebody is really truly trying to help, let them help.
yeah,
They trying to mentor, trying to change the mindset. Let them do it. Like stop letting pride get in the way.
yeah. Hmm.
We all don't know we all don't have the answers, but together we got the answers.
Yeah,
That's
this
pretty.
is kind of conversation me and Pinks was having last night. Came up from a Facebook post that we've seen, and we've seen quite a bit in the last year. And it's moms that are raising sons, like asking for mentors, male mentors, like. And it was the conversation of somebody on that post. She clearly said, I'm here. I have no family here. Um, I need a mentor for my son. Like he's 14. I need help. Like help. Like she waiting like, hey, SOS, somebody help me, please. And this woman was like, so you don't have brothers or uncles or your dad or blah, blah, blah.
Sometimes
And
they're not the best ones.
that too.
Yeah,
But
sometimes.
you
Yeah.
got situations where the people in your family are more present for outside sources than they are for their family. And I
Mm-hmm.
had to laugh because in that post, somebody in my family was suggested for a mentor. And I'm like, first, don't mentor their own family. There's a whole boy right here that's 12, and he got
12
all
going,
elements, and he don't
12
have.
going on 30.
You don't leave my baby alone. You don't leave my baby got his first heartbreak last week. I wanted to fight.
That's good. That's good. Now, how is he gonna recover from that? That's the question.
You know what? I'm gonna say this because I
That,
did. His mama wanted to fight. I ain't gonna lie. His mama wanted to. I was like, I hope she hit her big toe on the edge of her bed and step on some Legos.
but
I wanted
why?
to, because she broke my baby's heart, damn it.
So how did he respond? Did he open up or did he close
No,
down?
he it was a mix. Because it happened at school. So he
Mm-hmm.
was, I think it caught him by surprise, like, wait a minute, hold on. Hold on, partner. So it kind of got him. So, they made a phone call to the mom and was like, hey, he don't want to talk to us. He said first he didn't want us to call you. Then he was like, go ahead. So I got my public service announcement, but nobody knew what was what. I didn't know till we got to the house. And,
Mm.
he told me, and I'm like,
But he said he liked this girl and she was with somebody else or some shit.
um, it was more of this. Matter of fact, this the little girl that put her nasty lips on my baby twice.
Oh, so
That
how she wait? So wait, hold on. I'm thoroughly confused. We're gonna have to talk. We're gonna have to talk about this off the show because I'm thoroughly confused. Because if she putting her lips on, him, that means she like him. So what happened between then and
I
now?
don't know.
She
I
put.
think because baby girl looked grown. I'm sorry, because remember I told y'all I seen the little girl last summer,
Mm-hmm.
and she looked like she in the 8th grade. And my baby on the 5th grade. She looked
She might
tall.
be in the 8th grade.
Amazon loves something, but she like putting her lips on people. That's why I like it's
Oh, well,
COVID,
tell him if she put her lips on everybody, that ain't the one you want.
and that's what I had to tell him. So we had to have this. Mama had to.
Oh Lord.
We had to have a little talk.
Oh Lord.
We had to
She
have a
don't.
little heart to heart.
She don't scar the boy.
No, I didn't. I was real with him. I was like,
The
hey,
boy gonna be
mommy.
sitting in the corner shaking. Like,
No, he was actually really good after that. And he was like, you're trying to make me laugh. I'm like, and then some of them, he was like, Mom, that's cap. I said, bruh, you know how many people your mama's been ugly to?
mm-hmm.
And people ain't tried to talk to your mama. I might have liked somebody and they didn't like me back. He was like, Mom, that's cap. Boy,
Mm-hmm.
you love your mom. But I was like, no, seriously. I was like, everybody is unattracted to somebody. And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes people, they stop liking people for other reasons. Their interests and stuff, changes. And so this been going on. This been like 2 years. She been eating lunch and stuff with my baby. This been like 2.5 years, something like
Yeah,
that.
it's a time for she learning about herself.
Yeah. But what I loved was the resolution.
Oh,
It
the
was like
revolution.
the next day they had a conversation. They was like, hey, they was gonna
Just be
work
friends.
it out. They were gonna be friends and they was gonna work through the transition together, but they would still remain friends. And I thought that was the most adult like shit ever. And I was like,
Trans.
oh,
What trans? Okay, I'm through. Okay, but all right.
fuck me up. When he came home and told me, I was like,
They sound like they've been here before.
transition? What y'all what?
They
Yeah,
sound like they've been here before.
we're
That's
still
what that
gonna
is.
be friends, but we're gonna transition to, hey, okay. I was like,
That's
damn.
old people speak. They been
Man, messed me up. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, but you good? He was like, yeah, we good. We ate lunch together today. And I'm like,
uh,
okay, whatever. But it was also like the way it was like two little girls, young other girls that came to him was like, such and such doesn't like you anymore. And he was looking like, what you mean? And I was like, bruh, they like you. It's that
yeah.
bullshit. They trying to see if you still like that girl. So they over there.
They testing the water.
Yeah. He was like, Mom, no. I'm like,
They
bro,
testing the water.
believe your mama.
There's sharks in the water. They done up.
And you when you got that fresh
Done up.
haircut,
Dun,
butter.
dun, dun,
Say,
dun, dun, dun. And
yeah,
they starting to get they public hairs and
bruh, sir,
they
sir,
little they
sir,
mounds,
sir. Okay, so we gonna
they
it's
lady
too
parts.
before
Yeah,
we hit that hour mark. We finna just go ahead because somebody is finna go so far down left. We ain't gonna be able to
they
come
sitting
back.
there smelling it. Dun,
Sir,
dun, dun,
sir.
dun, 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 dun. You show is purdy.
I was like, son, you're very
you,
handsome. I was like, get that haircut and you extra fly. I be seeing them checking you
you
out.
show is
Like,
purdy.
I was like, you gonna run into somebody that's better and more beautiful,
Mm-hmm.
and y'all have more in common than her. And he was like, Mom, that's Captain. I was like, bro, believe me, listen to your
They gonna be like,
mom. Now,
Santi.
granted, this was a conversation he should have been having with his daddy.
They be like, Santi, you got a girlfriend? No, you do now.
That little girl's better back up off my baby.
Ah, that's
Back
what
up.
it's gonna be. What? Santi, you got a girlfriend? No, you do now.
He's going in the 6th grade next year.
Oh hell yeah, it's about to start. Santi gonna be a pimp. Mom,
We was
who called?
we was doing his art meeting and his preparation for transition from elementary into
To middle
6th
school?
grade.
Yeah.
And it was like everybody had teary eyes that was on the call. And it was like we all trying to look like some G's, but you can see the little eyes where I'm like,
Oh, y'all some suckers. That's what it is.
he didn't came so far in his
Y'all
growth.
some
He's
suckers.
this and now he's moving on away from these growing
Mm-hmm.
features he has.
You gonna be looking at booties.
Sir, you know what? So we are going to go ahead and close because snowfall's
Hey,
fixing.
don't run, don't hide from the fact.
Somebody finna go too far down the damn rabbit
You
hole
gonna
because
be
we
looking
know
at
how mannish
booty,
his,
booty, booty rocking everywhere.
you know, like you was looking at that teacher. So yes,
So
so hopefully, prayerfully, we will be back on Saturday.
I was singing ass, 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 ass.
Yeah, I hope he do. He played too much. He a whole horny toad by itself.
Like ass, ass, ass.
He be telling on his own dang on self for real. But yes,
Well,
we
how
will be
Wale
back.
said, Shorty got a big old butt. Okay.
Yeah, so again, we will see y'all on Saturday. For y'all that are watching Snowfall, enjoy. Don't be spoiling. Um,
I hope
yeah,
they tell
we'll
you
have a
everything before you see it. I hope they tell you
plan
all.
A, plan B. We are supposed to have a guest person that's never been on the show scheduled, but we all know how things happen. So hopefully that will still come through. If not, we got a plan B. You know, always got to have a plan B, literally sometime. But yeah,
Okay.
so
Ooh.
enjoy. Y'all be safe. Have a great night. And we will see y'all on Saturday. And hopefully he going to behave. Not